the track that I usually film these videos on has like mosquitoes and bugs in it, so I'm probably gonna start recording from here. Um, Probably only go there for like mental health. Maybe the upper part will have less, uh, or I can wear a mask. But uh, yeah, so I'm just gonna start here. Here are some ideas for 70 potential conversation topics, hobbies, and interests. What's your favorite way to spend a Saturday afternoon? Uh, it used to be uh, playing video games, but the thing is, the most of the video games I want to play are on Windows, and I don't trust Windows, especially like games like Fortnite, which got a lot of their ideas from other games and never gave paid them royalties or anything. They just took, and this is just a lot of this. Is just what the culture of like Microsoft does to people. Makes them think. It makes them just think that they can do whatever they want and cheat the system. So that's why I kind of don't want to play it. It sucks because it's a really good game. It's a really fun game. I'm not. It's not good because of all the stuff that is involved with it. Okay, so I guess what I would do now is just walking around the track, going down to bars. That's what I do instead of exploring a video game. I explore the world. Uh, have you ever tried rock climbing? Only when I was in Boy Scouts. I haven't since because I'm afraid of falling down and like dying. The only thing I think they should have more stages where it's like there's like a big foam thing at the bottom and like you only go up at most a story, so that if you fall you survive. Uh, I think they should have more of those, but the vertical ones that go all the way up, I don't think they're worth going. They're too risky. Uh, that's just me though. Maybe there's enough success if you look at their success rate, but how are you gonna trust those numbers? So yeah, so why we're not okay? Do you have a secret talent that nobody knows about? Well, I think people know, but I'm pretty good at programming. I've done a lot in school and work, and another secret talent is learning on my own. Like I do independent learning. Like I learn things outside of school. Like courses outside of school. There's the two. There might be a third one. I don't know. Oh yeah. I can't say the third one. It's a relationship type of thing. But yeah. Uh, what's the best book you've read recently, and what made it compelling? Okay, so actually I'll say two things. Uh, the f- the best book overall might have been How to Win Friends and Influence People. I don't know. It's that. That's the top one. But I haven't read that recently. I read that when I was a little kid. My professor, Doctor Sheriff, not Doctor Sheriff, Mr. Sheriff, recommended that book to all his classmates, all no, no, all his students, and yeah, it was a really good book. Like it taught me how to be really friendly with people and listen. I need to reread it. But the most recent book that I've read is How to Win Friends and Influence People. I've already said this, but it's been pretty good. It also changed my mindset from complaining too much. Instead of complaining, I should tell myself to stop. And I also say to the person who I'm complaining about, instead of complaining, I say, stop, be courteous. Because when you're complaining, you're reinforcing their brain cycles. And so if you say stop being an idiot, they're gonna think, oh, I should be an idiot because that's how they've been behaving. And or even if they haven't been thinking that way, you've made that association in their head, so they're like, oh, I should be an idiot because this guy keeps associating what I want to do with being an idiot, so I might as well be an idiot. That's what subconsciously is happening. So you gotta replace it with be courteous with the type of behavior you want to see them have, and this is with anyone. You want to reinforce good behavior, and you want bad behavior to be forgotten. I mean, you're still gonna have crime. You can still have justice system, but when you don't have a justice system, you got to rely on these tactics, and you should be doing this even if you're operating a justice system to try to improve behavior. Uh, At least that's what I think. Maybe some expert has something different to say. Okay. Are you more of an introvert? Wait, no. That's not the next one. Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, what made the book so compelling? It talks about programming your subconscious mind. That's what it is. Are you more of an introvert or an extrovert? Okay, so I think I've been an introvert most of my life. Except when I'm around people, I turn into an extrovert. It's but especially the larger the amount of people, the more of an extrovert I become. Uh, I've had a whole lot of opportunities recently to be in a large group of people that actually know each other and want to talk to each other. I've been in groups of people where like everyone's individualized, where everyone's just like acting on their own, or like with a group of two or three. Uh, I don't know. I think I just get more. I get more dopamine, especially in some of these apps where you get like a lot of you talk to a good bit of people. Um, you get dopamine out of it, and it's it's kind of what do you call it? It's kind of addictive because you get like your natural desire to talk to be in a pack fulfilled. So it's hard to fight that. And the other apps like YouTube aren't as addictive because uh, they are when they try to target you. When they're targeting you directly and like they use your camera and they use your phone and they like manipulate you. They say, okay, he said this. Let's bring him a video that says, and let's get the guy in the video. They somehow convince the guy to get the guy to say something really similar to what you said, where it's way more similar than normal. So they do that, and they try to cover it up. They don't want people to know, but I think they're douchebags. I think they should be. I think everyone should know about this. Um, so yeah, that how I how does that do that? Yeah, okay, yeah, I was talking about extrovert. And then, but they stopped doing that to me. Like, luckily, like they finally stopped doing it to me, and they're like, I guess in that case, it makes you extroverted because you're actually engaging people. But YouTube normally isn't very engaging. You're not really get like you're not getting too much of a sense of engagement because you can't if you reply in the comments, you're not going to get immediate feedback. You might not even get feedback at all most of the time. Uh, so it's hard to be extroverted on YouTube because there's just too much of a delay gap. Whereas some other apps, unless you're on live you get a lot of engagement. But that one will get addicted, and you might become acting more like an extrovert over around apps. But yeah, so that's what I want to say, and let's go to the next one. 8 minutes. So if you could travel anywhere in the world while travel, if you could travel anywhere in the world right now, where would you go? Portugal, Germany. Uh, I don't know if I want to go to Norway, man. I think Norway might be too cold. I might go there in the summer. Uh, China, South Korea, Japan with my dad who wanted to originally he wanted to go to Japan initially. And a friend of mine who's Japanese. And the thing is, he gets all the attention at the anime conventions because he's like one of the rare Japanese on the East Coast of the U.S. So he gets a lot of attention. I haven't seen him get that much attention, but that's what he tells me. Okay. Where wherever have you had a weird or funny experience while traveling? Man, I don't remember my past that much. Uh, where have I had a weird or funny experience while traveling? Oh yeah, I went to the interior of this one country, and there's certain rednecks there, and I was like, I took a picture of like me in front of. I don't have this picture anymore. I lost it, I think. Of me in front of a boombox, going like this, and I was with my eyes closed, kind of like it looks like now, and yeah, my cousin just sent me. There was like in the middle of nowhere, but there was like this a ton of like there was like this truck full of boombox, sound speakers. It was like red and black. And the hill, and the house was built on the side of a hill, man. It was like pretty steep, that hill. I thought it was kind of. I didn't notice it at the time, but now that I'm thinking about it, it was like pretty steep. So, most adventurous thing you've ever done on vacation? Um, oh yeah, prostitutes. That's about it. Two prostitutes. I've only been two prostitutes my whole life. So one of them was was going into not into pharmacy school, but the economy went rough, so she had to turn to prostitution. I'm not sure what the other one was, but she smelled awful. I know I could say some more about the first one. You have to meet me in person. It's kind of gross. Do you have a type of hotel? What's your favorite type of hotel accommodation? Okay, it's the Super 8 at Dallas. Like I was there for I was gonna go to Vegas with friends. I didn't even feel like going to Vegas. I just wanted to see my friends. I was feeling sick, and I went to Vegas. And I didn't go to Vegas. I went to Dallas, and then the flight got canceled. Got transferred to the Super 8 hotel. When I got there, I was like, man, now I want to go to Vegas. I actually want to go there and actually see it. And the hotel girl was like so attractive. She was like this Indian, and yeah, like I don't know, man. There's been some rocking like attractive Indians coming to the U.S. like lately. Like it's pretty wild. Yeah. There's just one previous Indian, but like there was like one Indian that looked like she was uh Latina, and then there was another Indian that looked like she was black, and then this one actually looked Indian, and then I actually found her attractive. Cause I even remember when I grew growing up that I didn't find Indians attractive because there was like these old Indian ladies that used to go to the Y with me, and they kind of set up a bad not a bad reputation. They just I didn't find them attractive, so I just thought like, man, I guess Indians aren't really that attractive. I didn't have a large sample size, and once I started going out and uh, exploring, I had a larger sample size, and I'm like, okay, there's a couple of attractive ones. But I had another sample size of someone else who was attractive, uh, as a child. I just didn't think about that one because I didn't see them as often as this other one. Okay, so do you have a type of hotel or accommodation? Okay, I guess that's it. Wait, no, I do 10. Are there any places you love to visit but can't afford right now? I think they already answered. I said Portugal. I think that's the main one. Or I keep meeting women online who are in Florida or Jersey, so I kind of want to go to those places. Uh, I don't know about California, man. Maybe California. I don't want to be around all the Silicon Tech. I mean, a lot of them have been mean, so not nice. I'll say that. They haven't been very nice. I have to say I'm changing my words up. I want to say good words instead of like negative words. So they haven't been very nice. Uh, if I go there, I want to be cautious. Um, because I've been to LA before, but I didn't really get to talk to anyone there. So yeah, I should just drive around and explore and go to bars around places and maybe go to some religious sites. Okay, so now I get to market. on to the next one. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to find another track, man. I'm hoping this park gets fixed, man. There's this one park beyond it that I hope gets fixed. These guys decided to remodel it. I feel like there was nothing wrong with it, unless they make it walkable, like a circle. That's what I hope. I might actually go to them and just ask these construction workers, can you make it work circular, walkable? Uh, yeah, that's the. Do I have my phone with me? The phone. I'm gonna record this for TikTok. And you get an exclusive of how I operate, even though it's not that big a deal. No, it's not letting me. Not enough memory. That's another reason why I'm doing the computer. Like my phone's full of memory. It's That's the main reason I started going into the computer more often, because the phone keeps glitching out. Like it says like trying to remember. It says that I don't know. Like I looked at the memory, like I deleted a ton of stuff, and then the memory usage went up. I was like, what in the world? And then they didn't give me the option to rent more memory from the cloud uh, to do that. So I was like, something's up, and then uh, yeah. So I'm just gonna have to keep deleting, and it sucks. I might start uploading some of these old videos that I see while I'm deleting. Uh, just I don't know, like I might have to do a factory reset. It sucks. But alright, I think that's about it. I think next time I'll do it with some cool hat or something. I don't know. Maybe with this. Alright, see ya.